Cleopatra of Egypt was born around 69 BC in the shining city of Alexandria, Egypt, where Greek elegance met the ancient heart of the Nile. Her father, Ptolemy XII Auletes, ruled a land filled with both glory and turmoil, where Greek traditions met the ancient world of the Nile. What shaped this young princess into the woman who would one day captivate the Roman Empire? How did her early years among tutors, scholars, and rival siblings prepare her for one of the most dramatic reigns in history? And what secret strength allowed her to rise above the dangers that surrounded her from the start? From childhood, Cleopatra showed rare brilliance. She spoke several languages, studied politics and philosophy, and earned respect in Alexandria's intellectual circles. While other royals lived in comfort, she learned the art of survival in a palace filled with intrigue and ambition. Her father's troubles taught her early that leadership was never inherited, it was defended. When Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy XII, died in 51 BC, she ascended the throne alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. At just 18, she faced the daunting challenge of ruling a divided kingdom already under Rome's shadow. The two siblings were meant to rule together, but rivalry quickly replaced unity. Cleopatra's sharp mind and independent spirit clashed with her brother's advisors, who sought to control her. As unrest spread through Egypt, Cleopatra was forced into exile, wandering the deserts near Syria. Yet her exile only strengthened her resolve. She began gathering allies and planning her return to reclaim her throne. Fate intervened when Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt during Rome's civil war, a meeting that would alter both her destiny and that of her ancient kingdom forever. Cleopatra's daring return to Alexandria marked the beginning of a legendary alliance. Disguised and smuggled into Caesar's presence, she met the Roman general not as a defeated queen, but as a strategist seeking survival. Her intelligence and charisma captivated Caesar, and together they formed a partnership built on power and ambition. With his military strength and her political cunning, Cleopatra regained control of Egypt, while her brother Ptolemy XIII met his end in battle. Their bond grew beyond politics. Cleopatra gave birth to a son named Caesarion, believed to be Caesar's child, symbolizing a union between Egypt and Rome. Under her renewed rule, the kingdom flourished once again as she restored temples, stabilized trade, and strengthened her image as both goddess and queen. Yet Rome's gaze lingered, its ambitions never truly forgotten. After Julius Caesar's assassination, Cleopatra's world shifted once more. As Rome descended into chaos, she found a new ally in Mark Antony, one of Caesar's most trusted generals. Their meeting in Tarsus began a passionate and strategic alliance. Cleopatra arrived in grandeur, sailing on a golden barge, dazzling Antony and securing his loyalty. Their bond soon deepened into love and ambition. Together, they dreamed of an Eastern empire to rival Rome. They had 3 children and ruled as symbols of divine royalty. But their growing power alarmed Octavian, Caesar's adopted heir, who saw them as a threat to Rome's control. As tension rose, the lovers prepared for the final confrontation that would seal both their fates. As Octavian's legions advanced, Cleopatra and Mark Antony faced the fall of their empire. Their defeat at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC forced them back to Alexandria. Surrounded and hopeless, Antony fell on his sword, dying in Cleopatra's arms. Rome's victory was absolute, yet Octavian wanted her alive, to parade through Rome in his triumph. Refusing humiliation, Cleopatra chose death. On the 12th of August, 30 BC, inside her palace in Alexandria, she ended her life. believed by the bite of a venomous asp. Her death closed the Ptolemaic dynasty and began Roman rule over Egypt, leaving a legend that endures across centuries. Thanks for watching.